In this present crisis, government is not the solution to our problem. Government is the problem.
All right, you may recognize his face as world champion shooter Phil Strader. He's here at the Sig Sauer booth, and he's brought out 3 of the firearms that are new for this year. He's going to give us a little bit of an explanation for each one.
Yeah.
Phil, first of all, thank you so much for giving us the time to come out and show us what's going on.
Yeah.
So what do we got in front of us here?
Well, this was a pistol that you may recognize. This is the P365. This is probably our most popular firearm of 2018 and into 2019. We knocked it out of the park with this, and we had a lot of requests for a manual safety version, and this is the result of that. We wanted to do a manual safety that was easy to conceal, super slim profile, but relatively usable. So we actually put these shelves on each side of the safety, so no matter what hand you hold, you're right-handed or left-handed, the safety is actually very easy to manipulate. It's not an afterthought. It's actual usable manual safety, but it doesn't sacrifice the concealability of the pistol. But it's still a 365. It still has the X-ray 3 sights. It still comes with 2 10-round magazines, one extended, one flush, and it still has the same price point as our regular 365. So it's basically 365 in a nutshell, just with the manual safety.
And available to more people.
Right. Yeah. Actually, in Massachusetts, we expect this to be on the next update for the Mass gun roster. So this will be Mass compliant as well. So for those of you who live in Mass, this gun will be available to be one of them.
Yeah, well, finally you can stop looking at it on videos and actually go and get one. All right, what else we got here?
So this is probably the best looking gun we've got in the show. It's our new Spartan 2 lineup. I say lineup because this is one of 4 models that we're going to be introducing into this year, and this is the full-size 45. And we also have a carry 45 and a 238 and a 938. But they all have similar features. And, of course, the one that stands out the most is the finish.
Right.
This is a Coyote Tan PVD finish that we then tumble for a battle-hardened look. So it has that rugged look to it, but it's still really, really good looking. And each one is different. Every gun comes out just a little bit different. And, of course, it's a Spartan 2, so what would a Spartan 2 be without the Spartan helmets? And, the saying, to come and get it, which we want you to come and get it. And they'll be shipping in the next couple months, so definitely visit your store and get these. But they're usable. They're not just pretty. They got Sig light sights on them. They have ambi thumb safety. And actually, the 1911s, the carry and the full size, have a mag well in it. So it comes with a mag well and extended mags. So it's pretty nice. And the grip, the grips are really tricked out. They actually have a Spartan helmet profile in the grips, and that seemed to be really, really well received at the show here. They're really good looking, and it just gives the gun a real muscular look. It's just a really handsome firearm.
We have a skeletonized trigger, skeletonized hammer.
You got it.
It's checkered front, back.
Yep, yeah, the checkering on the front and the back, it gives you a really good positive grip on the gun, and it's a reduced manual safety, so it's not a huge safety. It's not in the way, but it's still usable. Everything that you love about a 1911 just comes in this package. Just looks a little prettier, that's all. Right. I'm actually finishing my 1911 competition pistol that I'll be using at the Nationals this year in this finish, so it'll look just like this.
Oh, fantastic.
Very exciting. And last but not least is the belle of the ball, the big talk of the show, and that's the 320X Compact. Now this is a 320X series pistol that has been shrunken down into a very concealable carry package. Now we do have the X carry, and that's been very, very popular, but we always got a lot of requests for an even shorter grip module, and we actually redesigned this from the ground up. We took off a couple of the ledges here, refined the beaver tail, made it more curved and contoured. We actually did do a fastback carry cut on the back of the grip to have less foot printing issues. And, of course, what would an X Series be without the deep undercut on the trigger guard and the back strap to get you a nice high grip on the gun? And, of course, it's an X Series gun, so it's got the flat trigger and the X-ray 3 sights. And, of course, it's got the removable sight plate assembly, which comes right off. You just pop 2 screws out of the bottom, and you put your optic on the top. Now, this optic plate cover is a Delta Point Pro footprint, so it'll hold our Romeo 1 Pro, our Romeo 2, which will be coming out a little bit later, and, of course, the Delta Point Pro, which is a very popular optic. And one new thing for all of our X-Series guns, including and up to the X5, is the extended slide catch lever. That's standard now on all X-Series pistols. It comes with 2 15-round magazines, And so in a compact size from top to bottom, it's actually got a subcompact barrel and slide on it. So it's like a compact hybrid, if you will, a compact grip, subcompact slide, all for the really good price. You can expect to pay around $679.99, and the store's coming out soon. This gun will be shipping around April, and we think it's going to be the biggest hit of the year. We expect to sell more of these than any 320 out there.
I'm liking it myself right now. I'm kind of trying to figure out all I can get out of SHOT Show right now with one of them, but I have to fly back to New York, and TSA would be happy with it if I tried to stick it in my carry-on.
Probably
but
not.
that is a fantastic looking firearm. We're gonna try and get a bunch of photos uploaded to this, so that we'll do a little thing now. Is there? All right, now. Everybody probably wants to know about your credentials.
Oh, gosh.
And what you're actually going to be doing this year in the competition series. So let's veer away from SIG and let's focus a little bit about you.
Well, I'm going to shoot. I'm going to shoot a little bit this year. I shot. I'll shoot all the national championships, of course. I'll shoot the 3-gun nationals. The high cap nationals is going to be in St. George, Utah, and the low cap nationals will be in Frostproof, Florida. So I'll be shooting all of those. I'm actually going to shoot the IDPA Nationals for the first time in a long time. I'll be using the X Compact in the new CCP division, the Concealed Carry Pistol division. And, you know, here and there I'll be traveling all over. I'm going to the Area 8 Championship, the Mid-Atlantic, all the big regional stuff. Probably going to hit Area 3, Area 7, Area 8, maybe Area 6. So I'm going to try to shoot as much as I can without my boss starting to get angry about it. Because let's face it, I type more than I shoot, so I have to be realistic as to what I do for a living. So
right, well, somebody's got to pay the bills, right?
That's right. But yeah, I'm excited about it. I can't wait to get on the competition circuit and see how my SIGs make sure my SIGs are keep running, and they've never let me down, and they're not going to let me down next year, I suspect.
Well, my SIGs run pretty good too. Not probably as good as yours, but I think that's mostly operator.
Well, you know, it's just it's all perspective, right? It's all perspective.
Well, if you want to get like you, what they say, first one at the range, last one off the range.
That's what they say. That's what they say. I'm not the best. I'm not exactly the best example of that. I've been called an anomaly, I guess you could say, but I do hope to practice a little this year. But I'm also realistic in that expectation. I'll probably just show up at the range and shoot like I always do. But we'll see. Hopefully it works out.
All right, great. Well, listen, thank you so much for your time.
My pleasure.
This is the new lineup from SIG for 2019, and we hope you guys get to your local FFL and check it out.
Well, I think it's time we ask ourselves if we still know the freedoms that were intended for us by the founding fathers.
Senate rights, when politicians take from you and me the very liberties that set us free. So stand up and fight for this democracy, as you and me were the